Well, thank you so much to Scott and Juan and Sarah. I just want to associate myself with a few things that Scott and Juan said. This morning was a reminder to me that our immigration system is broken. When you have a gentleman like the one that we met with, by the way, we had to ask to speak with him. We had to ask to get data and information, and to their credit, they offered the information that we asked for the most part, and they allowed us to speak to the gentleman who was there, who, as Juan said, was just arrested and was trying to do what so many of our family members in past generations have done, which is come to this country and work and try to make a better life for themselves and for their kids. I think he said he had 2 kids, an 11-year-old and a 5-year-old. And I have no doubt that, folks like him need a path to stay. They need a path to legal status so that they can continue to work hard and contribute positively to our economy. 1 in 6 service workers in San Diego are undocumented, and we can't forget about that. We need to treat them better than this, and as I was seeing the facility here, on the way out, I turned to one of the officials and I said, just be honest with me. If this is what you had to show us, why didn't you show us this 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? And it's clear to me that one of 2 things is true, and I don't know which it is. Either they were really getting bad counsel in D.C., the folks at ICE, ERO, that said to keep us away, even though we're duly elected members of Congress for this community, even though the Constitution and our oversight responsibilities require them to let us in, whether we come announced or unannounced. So they put up the bogus, I say bogus because it's just flatly wrong, that there should be a notice requirement at all. And then, of course, they used the shutdown as an excuse to not let us in the second time, even though they were all working. And the contractors down there were working as well. So there was no reason for them not to allow us in the first or the second time, unless, number one, they were making bad decisions in Washington, which could be, or number 2, they had a lot more people down there than they had today. They only had 3 people down there this morning, one of which they let us speak with. And they told us that in the course of the last year, now granted, we're going to have to ask for the receipts. We're going to have to have formal written requests for all this information, that the most people they had down there this year was 68 people. The capacity is 112. That's what they claim. I'm just telling you what they told us. We have 122. I did it again. 122. And again, we are going to require in writing for them to show their work. They also told us that the average that a person is held down there is 6.25 hours. And they also said that the most that anybody had been there was 18 hours. All this seems to be wrong to me. And then they said I think they said there was only 1 person that had been down there longer than 72 hours. So they told us all these things, but again, we want it in writing because it flies in the face of everything that you all have been telling us in the media and in the activist community for the past year. Something doesn't add up. Something doesn't add up. The last thing I'll just say is that we're going to keep showing up. We're going to keep showing up unannounced. It's our right and our constitutional requirement that we conduct oversight on behalf of the constituents that we represent.